Hello, Rich Kids. I'm Victor.
And I'm Amanda.
And we're your Rich Kids Directors. Enjoy your video.
When things are tough, what gives you hope? Maybe it's spotting brand new baby leaves growing on the bare trees? Or a card in the mail from your grandma? Maybe snuggling your puppy gives you hope? Or a high five from a friend? Sometimes an awesome new song can help you find hope. When you keep your eyes open, you can see how hope shows up in so many different ways. But they all share something. See, these moments of hope remind us of the way the world is supposed to be. When people turned away from God, the world was broken. But God didn't leave us alone. God sent Jesus to live with us, to give up his life for us, and to return to life. Because of Jesus, death and brokenness did not get the final say. When we follow Jesus, we are restored to relationship with God. Because Jesus is alive, hope is alive. We can know that in the end, God will make everything right. As we live out the hope that something good can come from something bad, others can see God at work. And that's why hope is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
When the night is darkest and I feel weary, I'm not alone, 'cause you are with me. A new day is coming, I see light, and the sun will rise, and hope is alive, yeah. No matter what tomorrow brings, I know that you'll be by my side all the time. You'll never leave me. When shadows fall, I will have no fear, 'cause you're right here. When the night is darkest and I feel weary, I'm not alone, 'cause you are with me. A new day is coming, I see a light, and the sun will rise, new day's coming. I see a light when the night's darkest and I feel weary. I'm not alone, 'cause you are with me. A new day's coming. I see a light and the sun will rise and hope is alive. Yeah, hope is alive.
Whoa! That is the most beautifully decorated Easter egg in the history of beautifully decorated Easter eggs. Wow. Oh, okay. Oh, that's heavy.
Hey! Whoa!
Whoa! It's a talking Easter egg.
Where?
Huh? Oh, you! Oh, wondrous Easter egg! What is your name?
It's Brandon!
That's so funny because I have a co-host with the exact same name.
No, it's me, Brandon. I'm in the egg.
Oh.
Whoa, hey, quit. Oh, I'm getting dizzy.
I'm just trying to see how you got in there.
Oh, put me down and I'll show you.
Okay.
Hey! Hey, no, stop it! You know I get motion sickness. What are you, wow!
Oh.
Happy Easter! Well, hello!
Hey there, I'm John.
I'm Brandon, and welcome to
The So-and-So Show.
Today, we're celebrating Easter.
Through the culinary arts.
That's right.
Oh.
Many people celebrate Easter with food, usually around a dinner table, dressed in their Sunday best.
But Easter isn't just celebrated here. Families all over the world celebrate with different types of holiday dishes.
And we figured, why not show you the big picture of Easter dinners all over the globe?
I'll go first.
All right, I can't wait. Ooh, hungry.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
And a viola.
It's voila.
No, it's hot cross buns. These are made in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and the Caribbean.
I've had hot cross buns before. It's a bread roll with fruit. This is more like a hot mess. It's not even hot. Have you seen a hot cross bun? I'm sorry, no offense. Can we see a picture? Can we? Yeah, see, that's a hot cross bun. So you won't be getting any points on presentation.
Well, yeah, but how does it taste? Well,
It's delicious. It's really good.
let's see what Easter dish you came up with, my friend.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Wait till you see this. This is called torta pasqualina. It's an Italian dish that made its way to Argentina and Uruguay in the early 1900s. Can we see? Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looks amazing.
And voila. Huh?
That doesn't really look like the picture, does it?
Oh, yeah, no, but check out the decoration on the inside.
Decoration.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you cook an entire egg in it?
Yeah, taste it.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Well, it tastes like an egg sliding down a mudslide mixed with wet ricotta cheese.
So delicious.
Let's move on.
Okay. Ooh, here we go. All right, what is that?
It's capirotada
Okay.
from Mexico. Now it's bread pudding, cloves, cinnamon, and cheese. Glorious cheese!
Oh, it looks like a party in a bowl.
I know. Wow!
And that looks like ravioli from a can covered with dessert sprinkles.
Recipes are hard. Open yours.
How about some pashka? It's a thick pudding in the shape of a pyramid to represent Jesus' tomb. It's like a crustless cheesecake. Look.
Ooh, yuck! It looks like the pyramid fell into some quicksand.
Yeah, it may have melted a little on the way here.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
But you have to taste mine.
I know. You go up. I'll go.
Okay. And it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, yours too.
Yeah, it's so cool that people celebrate Easter in so many different ways.
Yeah, and even if the recipe doesn't turn out the way you expect, you can still celebrate.
Yeah. You want to eat the rest?
Maybe later. First, it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey fellas, that is quite the feast you have there.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, we're celebrating Easter with food. You want some?
I do, but just in case, first, I want to make sure that everyone watching understands why we're celebrating.
Oh, then take it away, Kellen.
Today's story can be found in the book of John, chapters 18 through 20. This is the amazing story of how Jesus, God's Son, saved the world and made a way for all of us to have a relationship with God. Now, Jesus was in Jerusalem celebrating a Passover feast with 12 of his followers, the disciples. During dinner, Jesus revealed that one of his disciples, Peter, would deny knowing him, and another, Judas, would betray him. Judas actually snuck out to meet with a group of religious leaders called Pharisees. They wanted to get rid of Jesus. So they hatched a plan. And after their meal together that night, Jesus went with his disciples into a garden to pray. He often visited there with his disciples, so Judas knew exactly where to find Jesus. Judas led a mob of soldiers and officials to arrest Jesus right there. Jesus asked,
"Who do you want?"
Jesus of Nazareth.
I am he.
When Jesus spoke, the soldiers fell to the ground. Jesus knew of Judas' plan before it even happened. So he was prepared to go with the soldiers. But when the disciples woke up, they were shocked at the scene. Simon Peter couldn't let them take Jesus away. So he grabbed a sword and he fought back. But Jesus commanded him.
Put your sword away.
Jesus knew what had to be done, and he allowed himself to get arrested. Later, Simon Peter waited outside the courtyard where Jesus was being held. When a woman came up and asked him,
"Hey, you aren't one of Jesus' disciples too, are you?"
I am not.
he denied Jesus, just like Jesus predicted. And he did so 2 more times that night. After Jesus was brought to the high priest, they sent him to Pilate, a Roman governor, to be judged. But Pilate wouldn't do it. Instead, he had Jesus whipped. His soldiers mocked Jesus by placing a crown of thorns on his head and calling him King of the Jews. Pilate hoped that this would be enough to convince the high priest to let Jesus go. But when the people saw Jesus, they cried out,
Crucify! Crucify him! Crucify him! Where do you come from? Don't you understand? I have the power to set you free or nail you to a cross.
You were given power from heaven. If you weren't, you could have no power over me. So the one who handed me over to you is guilty of the greater sin.
In the end, Pilate handed Jesus over to be nailed to a cross, crucified. They made him carry his own cross up to the top of a hill. Jesus was nailed to the cross, and he hung there between 2 criminals until he died. Jesus was buried in a tomb, and on the 3rd day, after his death, his friend Mary Magdalene came for a visit. To her surprise, the tomb was open and Jesus' body was nowhere to be found. She ran and told some of the disciples what she saw. Then they went back to the tomb and saw some linens and the headcloth that Jesus had been wrapped in. They didn't know where he was, so they went back home. But Mary stayed behind and wept. While Mary was mourning, she saw two angels dressed in white.
Why are you crying?
They have taken my Lord away. I don't know where they have put him.
Who are you looking for?
Mary saw a man in the garden. She thought it was the gardener.
Sir, did you carry him away? Tell me where you put him, then I will go get him.
Mary.
Then Mary recognized him for who he was. It was Jesus. He was alive.
Teacher!
I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God.
Mary went to the disciples to tell them the good news that Jesus was alive. Later, Peter wrote the good news like this: Give praise to the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ. In his great mercy, he has given us a new birth and a living hope. This hope is living because Jesus Christ rose from the dead. This is why we celebrate Easter, because Jesus is alive. He died on the cross as a sacrifice for the sins of the world, and he rose from the dead to show us he is more powerful than death. Because of Jesus, we can have a relationship with God that lasts forever. And that is something that we can celebrate not just today, but every day.
Wow. It's an amazing story. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, mine too. It fills me with hope every time I hear it.
Doesn't it? Knowing that God can do anything is really, really good news. It means we can trust God no matter what we're going through.
Hey, thanks for the story, Kellen. It was so great.
You bet, fellas. Now, how about some of that Easter food? Toss me that hot crust bun.
Sure. All right. Oh, whoa.
Delicious. Happy Easter, everyone.
Reveal the question.
Why does Easter give us hope?
Easter gives us hope because Jesus is alive. He conquered death.
He is risen.
He is risen indeed.
Yes, but the reason Jesus died in the first place was to save us from our sins. So Easter gives me hope because I know I'm forgiven.
Yeah, it helps to keep hope alive. Hey, why does Easter give us hope?
Talk about it with someone.
And we'll see you next time on
The So-and-so Show. Happy Easter!
Later, Simon Peter waited outside the courtyard where Jesus was being held. A woman asked him,
Hey, you aren't one of Jesus' disciples too, are you? Jesus was buried in a tomb.
Why are you crying?
They have taken my Lord away. I don't know where they have put him. Teacher!
I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God.
Hey Rich Kids, we hope you enjoyed the video this week.
And if you did, hit that like button and subscribe.
The Rich Kids videos come out on a weekly basis.
So we'll see you next week. Bye!